Hey guys, hey. How you guys are doing? So, I have wrangled her into at least one video. She's not much for videos.
Oh God, look at that.
We had a rough night.
Look at that.
That's sexy. That's where it's at. Oh yeah. Yeah, we had the rough night. So neither one of us look all that grandiose, and we don't care. Mm-hmm. So if anybody's got anything to say about it, so
pretty much what she said.
Yeah. So yesterday was Valentine's Day, and it was supposed to be fairly epic.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be a good time. So we started off.
Excuse me while I eat my calcium in the background.
Pardon me while I eat my calcium. No, I guess it didn't work. No, that was not clever enough.
No.
So we, I got all dressed up, and we would pick up Evelyn at 4, and there we go. So I was gonna pick up Evelyn. We'll have to talk up louder because now we're too far away. Pick up Evelyn at 4 o'clock, and she got in early, of course, and the traffic here is not joking. Like, I lived in California, and going to San Francisco, the traffic, is pretty ridiculous. Because usually it took about an hour and a half to get to San Francisco. Well, just to get there, I think it took, 2.5 hours, and we weren't even really
2
there.
2 hours, yeah, 2 hours.
About 2 hours away from the house. And then, being beriatric patients, we drink a lot.
So we pee a lot.
So both of us were like, yeah, her plane hasn't really touched down yet. We're stuck in traffic. I need to pee. She's like, I need to pee. So let's stop off, at the next gas station because traffic was at a standstill. So we were kind of like, meh. Well, could have hurt because we weren't making it to the... There's no way we could have... Well, we could have held it until we got to the airport, but we really needed to pee. We should have held it till we went to the airport.
Yeah, I don't know, because then had we not had made the stop that we did, what had happened at the stop may have happened in the middle of the road, interstate.
It could have, but it didn't start being all buckered till we had to till we stopped off to scan the card, and then we noticed it was being weird.
Yeah, but I'd still much rather...
You never know.
Not have that happen on the interstate.
So we get the Google Maps out. Sorry guys, you guys know I have issues with my hands. So we get Google Maps out, and it's telling us there's a Shell station like right down the road. What it doesn't tell us is that it's on a base, and we're like, okay, that's not a big deal. I'm a dependent. I can pretty much get on any base. Well, we don't realize also this base is super squirrely base, super secret squirrel base.
NSA squirrely base.
NSA squirrel base. Now, I've never been on this base. She's never been on this base. You have to scan your fucking ID to even get on the base, and even then, the guy at the front is, probably a secret squirrely guy. He's all like, took a while to, boop the thing to open it, and we were like, alright, okay, it's weird, but whatever. So we're looking for a turlet. So we turned to the left, right?
Like GPS told us to.
Yep, GPS told us to turn to the left. So we do.
And then we see the NSA checkpoint for their side of the base. And we both go, oh, shit.
So there's like 15 cops in like one cubicle, okay, which I've never seen before because I've never been on a secret squirrely base before. Super secret. Keep it safe. Keep it secret. Frodo's ring here is, by the way. If it wasn't destroyed, it would be locked up in here.
And oh, by the way, after we tell you this story, now we got to go kill y'all.
Yeah, now everybody has to die. So leave me a comment to where you are, so it'd just be easier for me to just find you guys if you just leave a comment down below where you're at. Okay, thanks.
Anyways.
No, anyway, anyhow.
They take my license and registration because I'm driving. And then they have to verify my identity. Not just like, but okay, yep, that's you, and make a U-turn. Nope. They run NCIC. They verify my citizenship. They actually have me repeat back to them my current address and everything. It took like 15 minutes, and we're like, I swear to God, we just need to pee. That's all. We just want to pee.
I just want to pee. I gotta pick up my wife at the airport. I just want to pee.
But they released us after 15 minutes.
Yeah, and
turned us around, gave us directions to the actual gas station on
which,
base.
had we not turned,
We would have seen it.
we would have seen it. Wah, wah.
Had there not been a hill coming into the base, we would have seen the little mini mart thing right up the road from the gate.
Yeah. So we get to the gas station / it has an Arby's and a Dunkin' Donuts and a few other amenities, and we're like, well, yes, we need to go pee, but her car was doing a funky thing when we pulled up into it had done it before
Once,
and she thought that it was in neutral, just slipped, so she kind of jiggled the thing and it was fine. Well, as we go to park it, it goes, it starts to, I don't know.
like shutter.
Yeah, I'm showing the shutter, but I don't have a noise for it.
It starts to shudder, and it sounds like it's in neutral.
You ever seen that Geico commercial where they're like explaining what's wrong with their car, and they're like,
oh, the Meineke commercials,
Meineke.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The car made a noise like it was shuddering.
Yeah.
So both of us were like, oh, okay, that's weird. Well, maybe because we've been in traffic and the car's overheated, we'll just go pee and then try it again in a few minutes. Well,
we tried again. No, still wasn't working right. No.
So we call her husband, and he's like, why don't you just try driving it home? Wrong answer. So we had this guy who has grease on his face, mind you, kind of comes out of the gas station. He's all like, blah, 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 electric car, blah, 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 computer, blah, 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 sometimes just blah, 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 to turn it off, turn it back on, whatever. And we're like, we can try it. So you could turn it on.
It sounds fine. It revs fine. Mm-hmm. No lights come on saying that there's something wrong.
No big deal. So we're like, okay, well, maybe this is, okay, maybe he was right.
No, he wasn't right.
So Evelyn takes a exceedingly expensive taxi from the airport to us.
Which is only 10 miles away from where we're at.
Yeah. But the traffic, and taxis charge you by how long you're in the car, not
by the mile.
Not the mileage. No, it's exceedingly expensive. I would talk about that. But, so she gets there. The meeting up is very anticlimactic, which made me very sad because I had dressed up and it was just nice, and because we were kind of in crisis mode, like we're 2 hours from home. What the fuck are we gonna do?
On a squirrely base.
On a base where nobody can come get us, and yeah. So her husband has kids, obviously here, and he has a Beamer. So it's like
two-seater.
Evelyn has 4 bags and a backpack, and then all 3 of us are not go. What are we gonna ride on the roof? Like I don't think it's not a clown car, so there was no really us working that out. So, we're like, okay, well, she's gonna have to call her roadside assistance, which is garbage, by the way. I'm just gonna.
Hold on.
I still think that was pretty ridiculous.
That was the individual tow truck company. That was not Progressive's fault.
There's like 3 tow truck companies.
But the 3
ass.
Yeah, but still, it's not Progressive's fault. Progressive lined them up, and then the tow truck companies are the ones that were.
Let's just put it this way: yesterday was trying on everybody's patience.
5 hours for a fucking tow truck.
It's freezing. Okay, I'm gonna throw that out there. It's absolutely freezing outside.
And the mini mart closed at
8 o'clock because no one lives on this base because it's a super squirrely secret base. So nobody lives there. And the tow truck driver decides to tell us that he can't get on base, even though Progressive was told that, you know, this person had clearance to get on base, so we wouldn't have to worry about it. Not only that, but this jackass was like, oh, well, I know that there's a gate closer to you guys, but I don't know where it is. But when she mentioned that, you know, the gate was on the other side, he goes, oh, towards the NSA part of the base? So he did know where the gate was. He didn't want to come through that gate. Just saying.
Even though it would have been much closer for one of us to walk over there to get him on.
So Evelyn pays this lady $20 to drive her to the base, to the front gate. And then from there, she comes back and we have to call an Uber. Well, the Uber is like around $200 because we're like 2 hours away from where we're going to be. So all together with the amount of money that could have been avoided yesterday had life not shit, like right on both of us, you're looking at close to what, like $800 or $900? Yeah, $800 or $900 of horse shit yesterday. Yeah, no, because that very stressful yesterday, very, very much bad.
Still very much bad. I didn't go to work today, even though I work from home.
Even the gym.
And I already told my trainer I'm not coming in today because I am still that close to a full-blown anxiety attack right now.
Yeah. And I have to leave on Monday, so there's still packing and, you know, there's still things that have to be done that yeah. So, good times.
Yeah.
Good times.
It was awesome.
It was awesome yesterday. Yesterday was awesome. So you can tell by our demeanor that today is not shaping up to be much better. But we are home. And it's warm.
It is warm.
We have food.
I can stretch out.
Yeah, go, God.
Cramped.
It was so cramped and so cold. I was freezing to death in the back of that fucking car. I was so cold. So we're both like, you know, in pain and we're just stiff and just, you know, this is a complete bitch fest. But you guys, I'm gonna, whatever. I did make a video about my dad's death yesterday. The video was very raw and just, it was very hard for me. So it's not that it's gone, it's just put on private. I'm not sure that I want you guys to see that after all, because like one of the comments that I got on it was just like, this is too hard to listen to, and I was like, well, what the fuck do you expect? It's literally the title of the video was like the tale of how my dad passed away. Like, did you think it was going to be a happy-go-lucky video? Did you think I was going to tap dance in it? Like, I'm not exactly sure how that works. Like, I don't know if you're gonna, you know, happy death video, probably not. I also put emotional on there, so
yeah.
I don't understand. This video was hard to listen to. Well, yeah, that it was a very hard video for me to film, which technically I didn't actually film me because I was laying in the dark because I had a headache. But other than that, guys, like
I have stress hives on my leg.
I do too.
I was just like,
yeah, all down.
Stress hives.
All down there and all over my stomach. I've been no bueno. Muy caca. So I have to go out with Evelyn and grab some bags and try to figure out what the fuck we're gonna do about other stuff. And then tomorrow, hopefully, maybe we might get to go out as a, you know, go out and have some fun before I leave, because we were gonna do it today, but it ain't gonna happen today.
Probably not.
Just not gonna happen.
Tonight's gonna be a
just kind of chill out night.
Chill out, order in night.
Yeah, let's just do that.
We're eating a takeaway night.
Yeah, just take away, and just chill and just relax kind of night.
I watch too many British shows. I've started adopting their idioms, like takeaway and,
Yeah.
and all that.
Jumper, apparently.
Yeah, But I've started calling all my sweaters jumpers because apparently I'm just that retarded.
Retarded. Show my leg meats. Be able to see the leg meats. So here's mine still. Lovely crotch shot. Everything's fine. It's scabby today because yesterday, for one, we were out in the middle of fucking nowhere, and I bought some A&D ointment, but when I got home I was so exhausted I didn't put it on. Like I went to bed. And you can see Janet's
Yeah, it's the light in the background that's doing that.
you can't really see the colors in this one. Can they see?
Let me put my leg in your lap.
Yeah. Oh, baby. Can they see that?
Yay. Yeah, that's better.
So you can see her bruising is going away, so you can actually see like what he did instead of it looking like hot road rash. Because the color of her bruise was like the color of the pink that he used, so, and the purple, so it just looked like one gigantic splotch of road rash. I was like, I didn't like it. Like that's what I was like, what'd he do? Like, that's hideous. I was like, oh, okay.
That's a bruise.
That's a bruise, and all that's not supposed to look like that. I was like, I was mad. I was like, what, did he have a seizure in the middle of doing yours? Like, what did he do? Because it was just like, all over. I was like, it looked like somebody with a crayon. I was like, but now that you can see all her skin coming through, like, it looks like what it's supposed to. Oh, guys, good God, Jesus, fuck. Anyway, I'm going to get dressed and go and get stuff done and then come back.
And I want to try and go back to sleep.
We're going to go make a night-night. I love your beautiful, gorgeous, amazing faces. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day no matter where the hell you happen to be in the world. We will make another video, try to tomorrow when we're in a better mood. Tell a funny story that when we were in Florida. And I will talk to you guys very, very, very soon. Mwah.